Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a cruelty-free drugstore makeup look for you guys, and I wanted to do this for quite some time, but I just had to pick up some products. For my brows, I actually have on the, where did I put it? I used the Wet n Wild brow kit, which looks like this. I do apply the wax first, and then I just go in with the lightest brow color. I don't use the darkest one because it's a little bit too dark for me, but I do like the lighter brown shade. And then it also comes with a little mirror on the side that I just have not figured out how to open because it's so hard to open. So I turned the brightness up a little bit. I hope that doesn't affect how the footage looks or whatever. For primer, I used the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, and the footage was a little too soft. I had the filter on, which I didn't want on, but because of that, I just cut it out, and I did use this primer, which I do really like, but you have to make sure that you moisturize your face really well if you have super dry skin. For my foundation, I'm going to be using the Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect Foundation. I also want to mix in this EX1 Invisiwear. You can find this one in the UK at the UK drugstores. So I think I'm going to use this one. I'm sorry, I know, just use the Milani one if you want to, but I've been wanting to try this one for quite some time. But this foundation is super affordable. It has a pretty thick consistency there. And I'm just going to dot this all over my face. Wow, this is a beautiful match. They actually sent me other shades which did not match me at all. I had like 6, 7, and 8, and none of them matched me, so they went ahead and just sent this one over. I'm just gonna apply it with my fingers, and then I'll go in with a beauty blender. Oh my god, I forgot I just popped a pimple right there. This foundation is covering up pretty well. I'm obsessed with it. I really like the Milani one as well. I love that one so much. I've been using that one a lot lately, and I actually have to buy another one because I'm almost out. This one has super good coverage. This foundation is a little too light for my forehead, but it covers everything so well. I really like it. For my concealer, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. And it looks like this in this rose gold packaging, which I think is super cute. I'm going to go ahead and just apply this on my under eyes. This concealer really covers up so nicely, and I really love the finish that it gives my skin. I'm in the shade 12, by the way. I will have this link down below if you guys are interested. I don't remember how this is compared to the Shape Tape, but it does have really nice coverage. I haven't used the Shape Tape in so long. For cream contour, I'm going to go ahead and take a darker shade. This is the shade 15. I'm going to go ahead and do half of my face because this product dries super fast, so you want to work pretty quickly when you're using this. Warm up my skin a ton, which I really like. Because I want my under eyes to be just a tad bit brighter, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C10. You don't have to do this if your under eyes are already to your liking, but I just want mine to be a tad bit brighter. For my under eye powder, I'm going to have to use the RCMA No Color Powder. I haven't found a drugstore powder that's cruelty free that I really like, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this one. I still really like this one a lot. I know some people don't because they say that it makes their under eyes super dry, but I personally haven't experienced that, so can't relate. And I really just only apply this to my under eyes. I don't apply it all over my face. And then for my nose contour, I'm actually going to do the trick that I learned from Carly, and she just goes right. I'm going to have to scrape off a lot of this product. So she goes under here. I know it looks a little crazy, but it'll blend out fine. So I'm just going to go along the sides of this. And for this, I've just been using a BH Cosmetics brush, so I just kind of go over it. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild's Mega Glow Contouring Palette. I really like this shade, and I feel like it just really works well with my skin tone. So just going around the edges. I know a lot of people like using ColourPop, but I personally can't find ColourPop at the drugstore or anything. And Makeup Revolution, you can find it at Ulta. So I mean, Ulta's not a drugstore, but they have drugstore products. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze up my skin. I love this product so much. It just Works really well, and I've had it for quite some time and I have not run out. For my blush, I'm using the e.l.f. blush palette. You can see right there. I'm gonna use it right on here, and I just like to kind of dab it, and then swipe down. I love these shades. I think they're so pretty. I'm gonna go in with my bronzing brush and just kind of tone it down a little bit. Sometimes I go a little too heavy-handed, but I love these shades. I have the dark palette, by the way, if you guys are wondering, because oh no. Okay, I'm done with blush right now. You can still see my blemishes through this foundation, which I don't mind, and I think maybe the bronzer kind of rubbed it off, but I really don't mind. I think it's whatever. For my eyes, we're gonna move on to eyes now. I have these two eyeshadow palettes. These are my favorite right now. They're so pigmented and so worth it. These are the Wet n Wild palettes. This one is in the shade Roses in the Air, and this one is in the shade Not a Basic Peach. This one reminds me a lot of the Maya Mia palette from Anastasia, and this one obviously the Modern Renaissance. They were $5 each, which I think is such a steal because these are amazing, honestly. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes now. And I'm gonna go in with the Roses in the Air palette first. I'm using this transition shade here on the corner. I'm telling you guys have to pick these up because these are so freaking good. I really like them. So I'm gonna go in with the Transition 2 shade, and I'm just gonna pop this into my crease. Put down primer or anything. I barely put on concealer there, so just put on primer if you want to, but I personally don't. Next, I'm going in with Not a Basic Peach, and I'm taking this transition shade, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that into my crease. Taking this brush again, this is an M518, and I'm just gonna blend everything out. I want to deepen up this look a little bit more. Out of both of the browns in the palette, this one looks a little bit lighter, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this to deepen out the outer corner of my eyes. Now that that's all done, I'm going to go back in Not a Basic Peach, and I'm going to take this beautiful shade here, which is my favorite one lately, and I'm going to apply this all over my eyelid. I really love these shades together because it's not gold, but it's not pink, and I really like the combination together. I'm gonna go in with a pretty fluffy brush. This is an M511, and it's really big. It's not what she said. Then I'm just gonna blend out the edges, because if you guys ever feel like you mess up, just take a huge blending brush, blend everything out. For my eyeliner, I don't have an eyeliner that's cruelty free, that's like drugstore, so I'm gonna use my Buxom one. This one is still cruelty free. I need to go in. Also, I don't have a liquid liner that's drugstore either. I'm so sorry, but I just haven't found one that I really like, and I do have this one that's cruelty free. It's by Kat Von D. I I'm just gonna line. Mascara, this also isn't Drugstore, but this is the Tardes mascara, and I'm so sorry that, you know, I'm doing a Drugstore cruelty-free makeup look. That's not Drugstore. But I will leave some down below. I just haven't found one that I really like, and I'm sorry, but these are still cruelty-free, but they're just not from the Drugstore. For my lower lash line, I used these palettes once again. I used this one first, then I went in with this one, and then I went in with this darker brown to kind of smoke it out a little bit. And then the mascara that I actually used is the Mame Seed Oil. My mom has been using this one since I was 15, and I don't think that it's sold in China. It's a product of Mexico, so I'm not even sure if it's tested on animals. I'm sorry if it is, and you know, choose a cruelty-free one, or let me know of one if you guys know of a Drugstore cruelty-free mascara that's really good. But anyway, I've been using this one and I really like it. It helps my lashes grow as well because it has papaya in it, and I love it. For my lips, they're a little bit dry, but I'm gonna go in with the NYX Retractable Lip Liner in the shade Natural, which is this one right here. I love these because they are retractable and it's just so easy to use. Wait, why isn't this one? Okay, here we go. I do really love the shade, and it is super creamy, but I find that sometimes it just breaks off a little too easy. For my lipstick, I'm going to go in with Milani's Bahama Beige. I have two of them because I just bought one. Yeah, I just bought one because I thought I lost it, but I left it at my grandma's house. So, look, you can already see how much I've used of this. Look at that. It's like, it's pretty deep in there. So yeah, I'm going to use this lipstick today. It's super creamy. My lips are a little bit dry, so I don't want to use a matte lipstick or anything like that. So that is pretty much it. I'm going to spritz my face with some Mario Badescu setting spray. This is not a setting spray, actually. This is just like a mist. But I use the Milani one as well, so you guys can use either or. I love both of them. So, oh. So this is my Drugstore cruelty-free makeup look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial, or not tutorial, but just like a makeup look. If you guys did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you guys want to see a high-end cruelty-free makeup look, then let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and commenting down below on what your favorite cruelty-free mascara is, because I guess I need one. I'm sorry. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!